Thanks for being with us today, Gary.
I'm glad to be here, Lydia.
You've been officially in this position for a little over 5 months now. From your perspective, how are things going?
Things are going fast and furious in inland fisheries right now, just as they are in the department, I believe. We have been extremely busy putting together our budgets for FY11 and our preparation for our FY12 and 13 as we get ready for the legislature coming in January.
Now, we canvassed your division for questions for you, got quite a few responses, and we'll try to get to as many as we can in the next couple of minutes. First, people want to know, will there be any changes in store now that you're getting settled in?
I don't see major structural changes happening in inland fisheries. I see us having the opportunity right now to fine-tune some of the work that we're doing and being able to utilize people in different sections of our division to help everybody out. So hopefully we're going to be working in a little bit more integrated fashion.
What are your priorities for this fiscal year?
Well, this fiscal year, frankly, our first priority was to make sure that we had our budget well taken care of to ensure that our staff are able to do their job this FY. I think as we get ready for the legislature right now, it's going to be extremely important for us to be on task and have all the information available for our executive office, for the legislators as we step forward. The other piece, is I've just started to mention, is a little bit more integration of some of our branches in terms of some of the work that we do.
And that you actually provided a good segue to this next question. Are there any legislative priorities of interest for your division?
At this point, we've been discussing things in-house. One of the issues that has come up, our freshwater stamp, which is dedicated to ensuring that hatcheries are maintained, repaired, and renovated, that stamp will sunset in 2014. So we are looking at this point at what we would like to be able to do there. We're not going to complete the tasks that we told the legislature we would do by 2014. We have had some legislative contact and interest in terms of either extending that deadline or perhaps taking the sunset off. So we're looking at that, and we're also looking at the possibility of expanding its use beyond just fish hatchery maintenance and renovation and repairs.
How do you think the anglers of Texas will respond to that?
We have spoken to a number of them so far. We've had opportunities at some good gatherings of both biologists and professional anglers and tournament directors, and we posed that question to them. Their response was, it's an investment in the future. They know it's a good investment. It is not even the cost of a single lure anymore when they go fishing. So it's something that they're very willing to consider to go forward.
I'll need to remember that message point.
Yeah.
Here's a good question from someone out in the field. Are we now able to freely spend our freshwater fishing stamp balances as we would like?
At this point, they're still dedicated to hatchery repair, maintenance, renovation, and also for the stocking of fish. So we've been able to utilize them certainly to enhance some of the stockings that we've been doing in the neighborhood fishing program and in our other urban community area lakes. The thing that we're looking at doing, if we go back into the legislature now, is the possibility of opening it up to allow some work to be done in the habitat arena, something that we do already, but this would help fund that, and also for angler access.
How about the fish license plate money? Are we now able to spend that?
We can. It is dedicated to the conservation and management of largemouth bass, and certainly the majority of the work that we do has that focus. And so I think we have freedom with those dollars. We've tried to use it judiciously in some of our habitat work.
What is the status of the long-delayed new fish hatchery construction near Jasper? When can we expect it to start producing fish?
I don't have the percentage complete. I would say we're probably 70–75% complete. Our goal is really to be done by the time the legislature comes back. We would certainly like to show them, demonstrate to them that we have spent their dollars, spent the anglers' dollars wisely, and we are back on track. We are moving forward, and we're hopeful, if not by December, probably by mid-spring to be completely finished.
So we've worked through all of those issues.
We have worked through all of the issues, yes.
Here's another Jasper hatchery related question. Have staffing needs been met there, or will there be any more realignment of staff and positions from across the division?
The answer is no. Staffing needs that we requested when the project started, those staffing needs have not been met. And we are looking at how we might best meet those needs as that facility comes online. And one of the things that we're looking at is we have 3 distinct groups that are going to be located in the new buildings there at the East Texas Fish Hatchery. And those 3 groups are our vegetation, aquatic habitat enhancement, our management group that is there, and also our fish hatchery group. And we're working now through Dave Terry and Todd Engling to go ahead and have our staffs, and Tim Birdsong as well, have our staffs come together to go ahead and make up for those positions that we do not have.
So just consolidate.
Basically consolidate, utilize staff a little more efficiently.
The Inland Fisheries Division always has had a large presence at Wildlife Expo. Will the division be supportive of the traveling expos, the Life's Better Outside experience, now that Expo has officially been put on the shelf?
The answer is absolutely. We certainly will be involved in any expo that the department puts on. Our goal is to try to provide as many traveling displays that could be hands-on activities for the folks. We are committing 1 fishing event per year. A fishing event is a very expensive operation, and it takes a lot of staff, it takes a lot of fish. And so what we've done is we've committed to doing 1 of those each year as we travel around, and probably move it each year to a different site.
We've covered a lot of ground here. Anything else you'd like to say to Parks and Wildlife employees?
We're doing our very, very best to try to make sure that our ability to do our job is maintained. As we go forward the next legislative session, we don't know where we're going to be, at the end of that session, but to our staff, we are doing everything we can to make sure that everybody is going to be okay in the field and be able to do their job.
Thank you very much, Gary.
You bet. Thank you.